Testing, testing, testing. Hello everybody and welcome to Tier 1 Season 5 Singapore Grand Prix. It is round 14, I believe. It's a big one today for Tier 1, especially as it's race 100 and it's the beautiful street circuit of Singapore. I'm just waiting to hear a confirmation that the stream's alright. That took a really good turnout today for Tier 1 actually. 19 people. Don't know if we're waiting on any more because there's a half seat open. Teammate of Kean Reynolds, obviously. We have an amazing title fight going on here with Nick and TB. TB currently leads the championship with 236 points, with Nick's 160, but Nick is being quite consistent at the moment and is definitely catching up to TB in the championship. McLaren lead the Constructors' Championship by a few points. I'm pretty sure it's over 100. Yep. No, it's not quite over 100 yet. McLaren have 339, whilst Alfa Romeo have 270. They look like the two main running Constructor title contenders. Not far away from here, so yeah, hopefully I'd like to see people in the chat giving predictions and stuff. I predict that it will be Nick will be on the podium, Ben from McLaren will be on the podium, and then maybe go on, Kean. Go on, Kean. I want Kean Reynolds to get a podium. Oh, we are readying up here, finally. Yep, 19 people racing. Really, really good turnout. I presume laps will be in the 33s, 34s, so let's see what some of the drivers do. It is a wet quali here, which is a mega turnaround for all the drivers, as everyone's going to get a free choice tyres unless it does dry up towards the end of the session. Some people are on wets, some are on inters. It looks inter weather to me at the moment, as there is a car in the red. Oh no, the Aston Martin garage. I presume we are no longer looking at lap times of 33s, 34s. Tier 2 yesterday had a wet race, and time that was being set in was like 55. So as it is quali, we expect a bit quicker times than that. So looking at like 52 to 54 marks maybe, I'm not too sure. But Senna is the first out on track in the Aston Martin. On the wet tyres, there are a few tyre runners coming out, like Red Fire Tiger, Kian Reynolds, Norris, but we'll go on board with EXFL Senna, also known as Will, for the first run of Tier 1's Race 100 here. And this has spiced everything up for this race. Normally, Singapore is a 2-stop, soft, medium, soft, or soft, medium, medium, or anything like that. But now, I wouldn't recommend going on the hards around this track, as they genuinely aren't the best, as we just see. Oh, we'll have a little slide there. A lot of cars out on track. Checo, Ben from McLaren, Beamos. Oh, Will's gone for a spin in his wings. He's broken his wing. And will no longer be the first car to set a lap here. It will be Kian Reynolds. But look at Will, he's just holding everyone up. Everyone's going to have to start backing off soon, knowing they have to create a gap for their laps. As here we go with Kian Reynolds for his first lap. He hasn't invalidated there. But here we go, coming across the start-finish line. Into turn 1, you want to take as much curb as possible without invalidating, and he does that quite well, and then take that curb as well without sliding, which he's done. You can see the car crawling through the corners here. He's got a car very close to him, which is a Williams. He comes onto the second DRS straight, but unfortunately, as it is wet quali, DRS wouldn't matter. He's given a lovely tow to Lee Williams behind, which I do believe is Red Fire Tiger. It's a decent lap from Kian Reynolds so far. But you can see Red Fire Tiger has, we'll wait to see the second sector split times between both drivers, but as it looks, Red Fire Tiger is getting a brilliant tow, but the dirty air must be very difficult for him to handle. As you can see, Kian going very slow. Does that hold up Red Fire at any point in this? It does. But now this is where he's going to gain time back. Oh, Kian's going for a slide, and he lets Red Tiger through. Not Red Tiger, Red Fire Tiger, who's on the inside. He got a purple sector 2, but he's the first person set a proper sector 2. Keane's staying right behind the Williams, not even trying to create a gap for his next run. As we're going through a very, very tricky section of the circuit now in sector 3, where a lot of the tier 2 drivers managed to pick up penalties and invalidations yesterday. Yeah, Red Fire coming across the final corners now, going into the final corner, turn 23. What's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be a 55-1 for Red Fire Tiger. King goes second. Dragon in fire. Norris goes on to provisional pole with a 54-9. That's a brilliant lap from him. Shows how much Red Fire Tiger was being held up. There is an Alfa Romeo of F1 Union coming around the final corner now. He's looking to hit. He looks a bit off the pace on this lap, but it's probably just a bank of him because he still goes P4. The Ferrari of Phase Diabetes goes P3. Jack goes P9. This is Nick on his lap. He's looking to... Oh, that's a brilliant lap from Nick as it's provisional pole by 0.5 of a second. The Fate TB coming around the final corner, his championship rival. And he goes on to provisional pole by a 10th. And his teammate is starting his lap now, so we'll go on board with him. Into turn 1, takes the curve very nicely there. Goes quite wide for the better exit, as it is wet conditions. You need to ensure you put the power down right at the perfect time, or you go for a spin or lose the rear or something like that and lose a lot of time. It doesn't take any curb going through there, and he's now onto this second DRS straight. Into the memorial corner he goes. It looks like a decent first sector from him, not too special, I'm not sure, I don't think. It's still his teammate at the very top of the standings at the moment. Red Fire Tiger goes on to pole by nearly by 0.3 pretty much, and that shows how much he was held up by Kean Reynolds on his first lap, as Kean Reynolds does go 8th as well. We've still got a few wet runners, but I'm pretty sure the Inters are better for this qualifying session so far. Ike Verlies goes second. I didn't even notice that, but he jumps Fate TB and Nick. That brilliant lap from him, but no one looks like they're knocking Red Fire Tiger off his perch at the moment, as he's 2.5 seconds down, so he's not going any quicker. Ben with a 1:15 middle lap so far, as he's coming through the final tricky corners of this track through the tunnel. Turns 18 and 19. Nick goes quickest by 0.4 of a second. That's a brilliant lap from Nick as TB comes across the line and he goes quicker with a 10th quicker lap. It's like deja vu, but Ben comes across the line. He sets a 1:55.1, which I presume he can improve on. Is that Chaz? He's invalidated. Gifted Toast still in the pit. Senna's finally on a lap. It looks like it's purple sector 2, but I don't believe that is true, as this is his first lap, and that does happen. Coming through the tunnel, keeps it as clean as possible. There is a yellow flag. There, I presume that's just cars going slowly, as Senna is nearing the final 3 corners, very slowly on that exit, as there's a car going into the pit. He goes and sets a non-competitive time of a 56.0, knocking F1 Union into 11th. Norris goes quickest now by 0.3. That's a brilliant lap from him, as the top 3 are all out on track, and then Red Fire Tiger is in the pits. But everyone but Checo now is on the intermediate tyres, meaning the track is obviously getting better. Frosty Life on his outlaw. F1 Union he's starting his lap here. Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, he improved his lap to P8 with a 55.0. But there's a pretty large margin between 7th and 8th, which is 7/10. So quite close on track at the moment, but not within timings. But Ike Valley's gone. Oh my god! Fate TB goes on to provisional pole by 1.3 seconds. That's an immense lap from him. We were just talking about. Oh, his teammate goes second. His teammate is now second. It's a McLaren 1-2 here. They lead the constructors, and they're showing why they are such a dominant force. Nick's 3/10 up, but that won't get him. Has he invalidated? No, he's kept it right within track limits there. Ike Verde's 4/10 up pretty much. Coming through this hairpin. Beanmeister goes second, splitting the McLarens. The laps are very, very spread out at the moment. Oh, it's a slide for Nick going through the very tricky section of the second sector. As he won't be improving on this lap, I don't think, after that mistake. Ike Verde's. Oh, there's a F1 Union's in the wall. Does he have damage? He might. I'm not too sure. But Ike Verde's comes across the line. He goes P2. Brilliant that from him. Yeah, F1 Union might have damage. He's dead. He's hit the wall again. Has Jaden. Oh, he's done it again. Nick is 1.4 seconds up, actually. Oh, after that slide through the I don't know what it's called. But he comes across the line. It looks like a very competitive lap for Nick. And he goes on to pole. And he knows he has time to gain through that sector as he slid and probably and looks a bit shaky through there as it has invalidated. TB, is he on a lap? No, he's 3 seconds slower coming into the pits. Ike Valley's only nearly a 10th down. There is a Williams or an Alpine off. Presume it was Chaz letting Ike Valley through. The 3 cars yet set a lap, 1 Red Bull, 1 Alpine and 1 Williams. This is Chaz's final Tier 1 race. He's coming back to Tier 2 next week at USA, which would be race 101 for Tier 1. As Beanmeister goes on to provisional pole by 3/10 again. The 3/10 train is just not stopping here. Constantly happening. Is Nick on a lap? No, he invalidated, I remember. Ike Valley's up on his time, but he has invalidated, unfortunately. Dragon Infire 2.3 seconds down. GSRA, he's a second up pretty much. And he goes slow for exit there. Oh, nearly invalidated, but he's fastly set to 2 apparently. Pushing that Mercedes to the absolute limit like Lewis Hamilton does in every race he races. Especially in Singapore. Coming through the tunnel section here. Good from him, very clean. Tries to keep it away from the wall, which is good. He's not using as much. Oh, he's not using his ERS actually. Is he going to pit? No, he carries on. Oh, now he's using his ERS. He comes across the line, and it is P3 for the Mercedes driver. Dragging him far down. Ben is being held up, but he's invalidated as well. Niels is on his outlaw. Checo is on a lap, I think. Let's see where he goes. Burning his ERS now through the final corners. It looks like it could be quite up there for Checo. It is P7, which isn't bad for him. Red Fire Tiger, is he on a lap again? Oh, he was provisional pole at one point, but no, he's pit for new inters, I presume, even though his tyres are new. Chaz on a lap here. Could be held up quite a bit by phase diabetes, but also might get a nice tow coming through the end of sector 2. GSRA in the Mercedes has done 5 laps on his tyres. Beameister's done 4. Everyone else now in the pit, but Chaz has invalidated, unfortunately. He has got a Niels behind him. But everyone, I presume, will be coming out for their final runs soon. Is Checo on a lap? I'm not sure. He looks to be pushing, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll wait till the end of. Oh, he's hit the wall! Has he hit the wall? I heard the sound where the car hits the wall, but oh no! It's the Mercedes of. It's not GSRA. He's his teammate Jack. Jack's in the wall after the start of sector. Well, the middle part of sector 2. And I don't think he has damage. I'm not entirely sure. I can't really see. It doesn't look like it, but it could be the visual glitch. He seems to be turning alright. I'm not sure. Nick's back into second. I think. Oh wait, no, he was there already. He's. How's that not invalid? Benjamin's gone for a side. He's broken his wing. That is most likely his qualifying session over, as I'm not sure whether he's going to get to the pit, get back out. In EXFL, you are allowed to cut the corners to get to the line quicker, but oh, he's missed the pit entry. Oh, that was very close from him, nearly hitting the driver behind, which was the Ferrari of Ike Verlies, who stays 6th at the moment. 3 drivers still yet to set a lap. Chaz, Gifted Toast and Niels. I think Gifted Toast is out on his out lap. But there's a Williams behind him. We need to ensure that he doesn't hold him up. And it is Red Fire Tiger. F1 Union in 15th on a lap. Looks to be good so far from him through the Singapore Sling. Need to be light on the throttle and press it down as soon as you know that you're not going to lose the rear through there. He's 1.5 seconds up is Jaden in the Alfa Romeo. I know Alfa Romeo are doing quite well in the constructors. They are P2 with Nick in second in the drivers and Jaden in 4th. Someone's just jumped Jaden, as I don't know who it was though. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's another drive. It was a Ferrari, I'm pretty sure. Phase Diabetes goes P6 with a 52.0. 1 run left for all the drivers crossing the line now. Jaden comes across the line. He sets a 52.6, and that puts him P11. The next car is... It is Norris. He's invalidated. Then it's the Red Bull of Checo. He's down on his time. Ferrari of Ike Verlies. He's up by 2 seconds here. This could be a really good lap from him. Oh, never mind. There is a Williams of Red Fire Tiger starting his lap. And then Gifted Toe starting his lap as well. Chaz starting his lap. Dragon in fire. That's not him. Frosty Life is P5 at the moment. 2.3 seconds slower. He's got a Haas behind him. GSRA's finished. Jack and Ben are finished with their qualifying sessions. Norris up on his time. We've got a McLaren of the Fate TB. This is his final run here. He's 4 tenths down. It's not going to be anywhere near the top 2. But Nick's 7 tenths up. Nick is 7 tenths up. This could be a potential pole time from Nick. No, he's invalidated. Kieran, you're washed. Beanmeister currently on pole. And is anyone going to change that? Niels coming across the line. It looks good from Niels. It's P4 for him, knocking Fake TB down. You got Dragon in Fire, who goes 6th now. And then you got a Ferrari of Ike Verlies, I presume. Oh wait, no, Face Diabetes goes P2. P2 for him. F1 Union's P11 retires. You got an Alpine of, I think, Beanmeister. He comes across the line, and he goes even quicker to cement that pole position. It doesn't look like anyone else is going to improve. Red Fire Tigers 1.8 seconds up. Norris, he's on a lap. He's coming across the line. He goes P5. Checo, I don't know where he's going to go. Checo doesn't improve. Now we look at Red Fire Tiger coming across the line. It looks like it's going to be... It's a competitive time here, this. It's pole! He gets pole by 0.3 of a second. Gifted toast. He goes... Oh, no. He goes P11. I thought it was pole then. Chaz comes across the line, and he goes P18, unfortunately. But what a qualifying session that was. This is the top 10. Red Fire Tiger, Beanmeister, Phase Diabetes, Nick, GSR8, Norris, Niels, TB, the championship leader, all the way down in 8th. Dragon in Fire, and then Frosty Dive rounds out the top 10. Right. Now the most interesting part of this part of the session here is what tyres everyone's going to go on to. As it was a wet quali, but it is a dry race. Luckily for the Tier 1 drivers, as a few did seem to struggle out there. Just loading in now. 9 seconds. Right, let's have a look at everyone's tyres. Okay. Oh! Phase Diabetes is on the hard compound of tyres, as well as Benjamin and McLaren. It is Beanmeister who's going for a very aggressive strategy on the softs, as well as Chaz and EXFL Senna. So both the Astons on the softs, and then everyone else is on the medium tyres. So it looks like Phase Diabetes and Benjamin are looking for a one-stop, excluding safety cars, obviously. Everyone else on the mediums and softs are forced into a two-stop, because I don't think that... the medium runners may be able to do a one-stop, obviously, to medium hards, but as I said, the hard tyres aren't necessarily the best around this track, so I'd recommend trying to avoid them. Red Fire on pole with Beanmeister. I'm pretty sure these two had a title rivalry a few seasons back, possibly even last season, that went right down to the wire at Abu Dhabi. But as it is race 100, this is such a big race for whoever wins, as they go down in history of the EXFL Tier 1 with the race 100 win. As we see P2 in the championship and P1 in the championship quite spread apart. There's 4 cars in between both of them. You can see all the cars weaving to warm their tyres up. That is a beautiful, beautiful shot there. Dragon Info going off track. It is a Williams 118, Aston Martin 215. It's a Ferrari 313 with an Alfa Romeo 414, Mercedes 516. It's an Alpine 611, and then it's a Red Bull 712, McLaren 8:17, and then it's a AlphaTauri 9:10. But as we see, Red Fire Tiger, who's been overtaken by the AI of Beanmeister, that might be an omen saying that Beanmeister will get past Red Fire Tiger off the start. But there's a McLaren quite far back. I believe he might have spun because he's not last on the grid, so that probably does mean that he spun. As everyone's lining up now, you can see all the cars ready. Will anyone jump the start? As we go, oh, we're just waiting. As we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for a Tier 1 Race 100 at Singapore. It's lights out and away we go. Red Fire Tiger gets away well ahead of Beanmeister, who instantly tucks in behind him. Norris makes up a few positions off the start. The Fake TB and Neil's battling it out. They're side by side. There isn't. Everyone keeps it clean at the moment. Both Jack is fallen down to the last now, as it's a clean battle so far. Ike Verley's going for a move on Gifted Toast. They're side by side going through there now. Obviously DRS isn't enabled till lap 3, but here comes Gifted Toast around the inside, sorry, forcing Ike Verley off track, and that allows Checo to get in 3 wide here. But there's big carnage. There is carnage at the back. There's a car around. I don't know who it is. It is Jack. Jack's completely lost so much time there. Chaz and Kim Reynolds going at it. Kian pushes Chaz off track, as Kian's also known as Mazakian. Defends a bit dodgy, but you know. Senna and Jaden battling it out. Senna gets that move done, going into a very tricky hairpin there. It's a good move from him. TB and Fake Diabetes going for a move. Fake TB goes off track and overtakes him there, but the AlphaTauri has gained 2 positions each off the start. But everyone apart from Jack has kept it clean. But it's Red Fire Tiger ahead of Beanmeister, ahead of Nick, ahead of Norris, GSRA, FaZe Diabetes, the 2 AlphaTauris, and Ike Verley's rounds out the top 10 at the moment. Nothing to see as of yet. One more lap until DRS is enabled. That's when the battles slowly start to commence, as Gifted Toast and Neil's going at it. That looked like he pushed him quite off track, but Gifted Toast holds position at the moment. Red Fire Tiger leads the way at race 100 here under the street lights of Singapore. No one picking up a penalty as of yet. It'll be interesting to see when everyone does pit, and all Dragon in Fire and FaZe Diabetes going at it. Dragon in Fire gets that position done on the hard runner of FaZe Diabetes, has dropped from 3rd to 8th because of his hard tyres. Nick is up into 3rd, and Fake TB's gained 2 positions on both of them. There's a small gap between 6th and 7th of 2.2 seconds here. F1 Union, everyone's just waiting, but Senna's going for a move actually, but that allows Jaden right into this, as it hindered Senna's exit through that corner. But you can see that big gap forming between these 2 cars. No one picking up any penalties yet. Position gain, the biggest gainer has been both Kian Reynolds and Ike Verley's, but the biggest loser is obviously Fake Diabetes and Niels, who's dropped from P7 to P12 actually. As Red Fire, everyone's going to start setting fastest laps here, but now it gets interesting as not fastest lap. Chaz picks up a 3-second time penalty. There's carnage on the main straight. It's EXFL Senna who's facing the wrong way. That allows Jack right past him. But here we go with DRS. Will Beanmeister shape up a move on Red Fire Tiger? No, he's too far back. But one person who is making a move is Fake TB up into P5. And also Checo and Neil's going at it. They're teammates. I think Neil's let Checo through. Oh, there's a car facing the wrong way. Who is that? It's Ike Verlies who's the wrong way around, and that allows Ben in the McLaren to try battling. They're side by side. This is a brilliant shot from the helicopter. They're still going at it, but eventually Ike Verlies holds that position off. Battles galore at the moment, as you can see. People already gaining a lot on each other, especially within the midfield. Tyre is quite high around this track, but there's a Williams around. That is Chaz. Does he have damage? I don't think so. Doesn't look like he has any damage. Tyre wear, as I was saying, tyre wear is quite high around this track, and that does mean that you need to ensure if you're going quite long on your tyres, you have to hold them off. But Chaz is retired on track. Oh, he's out. Chaz is out. It's a safety car. It's a safety car. Chaz just hit the wall and he's out. And that allows Senna back into it. That allows Ike Verlies has already pit off his medium tyres, which is a shock. Is he getting a new front wing? He doesn't look like he is, so he's completely changing his tyres around. That is heartbreak for Chaz. So that was his final race in Tier 1 for the foreseeable future, if not in his entire racing career. But Senna now pits for a new wing as well as fresh mediums, but this it's going to be carnage in the pit lane, as I presume a few cars may pit. I'm not entirely sure. The soft runners should pit, in my opinion, to get that free pit stop basically. It'd be interesting to see what they do actually, but yeah. This allows everyone back into this contention. We'll see who's the biggest gainer this race. It is... I don't know. Ah, there we go. It is now the biggest gainer is the Kian Reynolds, who started P19 and is now P14. Jaden has gained a few positions. He's been caught in a lot of battles though, as Redfire doesn't pit. Beanmeister does pit. Yeah, he does. Beanmeister does pit, as we expected. What tyres will he go on to? Phase Diabetes is playing the long run, knowing there'll be a few safety cars this race, as well as Niels. This allows loads of people. Beanmaster does drop all the way down to P... I presume it's going to be 15. Yes, it does look like that. Oh, there's a car around. That's Jack. Jack's got no wing. What's he done? I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at the phone to see if there was any messages in the chats, and Jack's got no wing. Jack obviously started off his EXFL career in Tier 2. Very dominant driver. You could see he had the pace. He won both the races he raced and then was eventually moved up. He just had an immense pace, but I'm certain he hasn't got a point in Tier 1 yet. Which is very interesting, as we know he is very, very quick, and he's holding up Gifted Toast and Ike Verlies, that's not helping them at all. Obviously he has the right to do that, but it's good sportsmanship just to let the cars past. I presume Gifted Toast and both Ike Verlies know that. Oh, is he letting him through? No. I think they know that he doesn't have a front wing, and look how slow he's going through this part of the circuit. Gifted Toast trying to overtake him here. This is bizarre, as he just lets them through finally, and he goes to a complete stop for some reason. EXFL Senna's going to catch straight back up to the pack. It wouldn't be in I presume safety car will be in next lap because it has to be out for more than one lap. As yep, Jack does pit and he will come out last under the safety car. Waiting for Jack to catch up to the safety car now. Phased IB is the only... Oh no, there's a few people on the hards actually. The Red Bull and Niels, the McLaren of Ben and Gifted Toast in the Alpine, all on the hard tyres when everyone else is on the mediums. As there's only been one DNF so far, and that is unfortunately Chaz on his final race. But this is shaping up to be an incredible race 100 for Tier 1, and it is some incredible milestone for the owners of EXFL, as there's been many different races with many winners, loads of different champions. It's just EXFL is definitely one of the most diverse leagues out there, and it's also so competitive, as the safety car is coming in this lap. As Jack did catch back up to the safety car. All spread out now, so DRS won't be enabled for another 2 laps after this. Jack 1.5 seconds behind, but here, that's definitely a warning for Red Fire Tiger, and it's an awful start for him. And he's got Nix who jump up to second. What has happened to... Oh no, B must have appeared, didn't he? Never mind. Nick and Norris battling it out. But Redfire still leads after his awful restart, I must say. Battles going on in the midfield, side by side. Frosty Life and Face beat is... Oh, there's a... Oh, it's Frosty Life is in the wall. Has he just collected anyone? No, it doesn't look like he has. But that should be rear wing damage, and it is, I believe, front wing damage. Is he missing an end play? Yes, he is. Frosty Life, it's gone from bad to worse from him. That allows F1 Union finally into the points now after a poor qualifying session from him. Look at that shot from the helicopter of all the cars flying through the Singapore circuit. It's a beautiful shot. As we are on lap 7 out of 31. And there's been many... Oh, Gifted Toast and Beammeister going at it. Someone looks like they've just hit the wall. I'm not sure who. As the Fake TB and QBR Nick have both flew up the order. Nick starting P4 and now P2. Fake TB starting P8 and now P4. There's no overtakes going on through here, as the Tier 1 drivers know how tricky it is to overtake through this sector. This happened especially with me and my teammate yesterday. Arky Valley's picked up a 3-seconders. Yeah, but this trying to overtake through sector 3 is very difficult, especially when you know you're the quicker person. You just can't get that move done. So you have to wait for either the DRS zones, or if someone makes a mistake, which can happen, but in Tier 1 the driving standard is quite high, meaning that a lot of driving mistakes are very irregular, so they don't happen very often. As we just finished Sector 1 here, I don't think DRS is enabled yet. It'll be next lap. But the provisional race leader at the moment is Phase Diabetes, as everyone around him will pit. He'll be leading the way by quite a bit when the medium runners do pit. Sorry. We know Red Fire Tiger is on a warning. This is a brilliant shot going through the fast corners of Singapore onto the DRS straight, but DRS is obviously not activated yet. They're doing very well. The top two are doing very well to manage their ERS usage. Norris on a bit less. TB right on the back of the Alpine driver. There's a big Kean Reynolds holding up a lot of cars here because he's so washed. There's a move going on actually. Jack and Senna, brilliant battle going on through Sector 3. I'm not sure if Jack was defending that position or not, but you can see how far back Frosty Life is from the car in front. He's 38 seconds back as DRS is now enabled. This is where it's going to get very, very spicy around the street circuit of Singapore. If Nick gets a good exit through this next corner, as Gifted Toast and Benjamin are going at it. B-Meister gets a move done. There's a yellow flag. Who's that for? It is for Ike Verlies, who was facing the wrong way. Was he tagged by the car though? But is Nick going to go for a move here? No, he's just conserving his ERS. He knows better of it. He's got 94% as Nick, which is 10% more better than Red Fire Tiger. Niels is 1.3 seconds behind his teammate as he got a F1 Union behind him. B-Meister and Benjamin going at it. B-Meister gets the move done. Jack and Benjamin going at it now through Singapore Sling. Benjamin might have wing damage here, I'm not sure. He seems to be falling away quite a bit. He could have damage. It doesn't look like he does, but he's falling away quite a lot. No moves being made. Kean Reynolds holding these cars up a lot. Jaden in P10 is loving life here as Ike Velez and Senna goes for a dive bomb and makes that move makes that move work, sorry, should I say. But in that sector alone, look how much Frosted Off gains on the soft tyres. And also, Ike Velez on 6 seconds of penalties here. He's the only driver with penalties, and he has 6 of them. That looks like another corner cutting penalty. But look how Senna's going as he dives into the pit lane, as well as Benjamin, who might have damage. Benjamin's retired. Benjamin retired in the pit after speeding in the pit lane. That's unfortunate. Tyres, okay. Kian picks up a 3-second now. There's not much to report on apart from this Kian train that is just occurring through the Singapore Sling. That is a beautiful shot of all the cars going through there though. Jack Beammeister, whose provisional was P2 at the time, who pit under the safety car, is being held up so much. But here we go. Gifted Toast, will he go for a move on Kean Reynolds? He looks like he's shaping one up. Oh, he voted for another penalty. That's 9 for him. Kean Reynolds being forced off track by Gifted Toast. And they're going side by side here. It's a brilliant move from Gifted Toast. And Kean completely cuts the corner. Loses the position to Beammeister, who gained on another position. This is mental. What is going on? They're going side by side for the tunnel. Is that going to work? I don't think so. Kean Reynolds holds that position, but he loses 2 in the process. can see the medium runners have reached 10 laps on their tyres now, as well as the hard runner of Phase Diabetes. There's a yellow flag. That is Ike Verley's, I believe. It is. He's going very slow. He's got no front wing, and that is his race over, I'm pretty sure. He's cutting all the corners. He knows his race is done. Unfortunately for him. Wait, why is Senna all the way back there? That's oh wait, he pit. No, never mind. Jack picks up a penalty now, and that is another hit in the wall for Ike Verley's. We'll stay away from watching that. GSRA picks up a 3-second penalty now. The 3 seconds are starting to come through. But you can see on exit, Red Fire Tiger gains so much time on Nick, but they both have the same ERS now. As Norris and Fate TB kind of they hit each other, but Fate TB still goes side by side with him. He's nearly a car length ahead. They're still going at it. He is a car length ahead, is Fate TB. Brilliant from him, but it is very hard racing between the two. As Ike Verley hits the wall again, and he gets another penalty for corner cutting. That is definitely his race over. He's doing this on purpose now. Is that a car? No, I thought a car went into the pit then. But GSRA gets Norris. Oh, it was going to the pit, and it is Norris. Doesn't Norris have damage from that incident with the fake TB by the chance? We'll have a look. It doesn't look to be a front wing change. No, it isn't, but we'll look back to the front. Will Nick be going for a move here? He's very, very close to the fake TB. Only a few tenths in between them. He stays behind still. He just knows he has the pace advantage at the moment. And this could be plain sailing for Nick, but his championship rival's right behind. But on exit, Gifted Toast has binned it. No, it wasn't Gifted Toast. It was Norris, sorry. He caused a yellow flag, I believe. Ike Verley's finally pits. Is that his race over? Will he retire finally? I'll be shocked if he doesn't. He's serving his 5 set, getting a wing change. He's going to be lapped at this rate. He doesn't retire from the set. He's put wet compounder tires on. Oh dear. Well. Oh, there's a red flag for Norris. No, not a red flag. A yellow flag for Norris. Is that a safety car? It is. It is a safety car. And as Ike Verley goes onto the wet compounder tyres for some reason, it's all changed around here. As now it's a perfect time for the medium runners to go onto the hards if they wanted to, but a soft might be quicker depending on what's going to happen. As Red Fire pits, Nick pits, TB pits, GSRA pits, even though Dragon. And this will allow Phase Diabetes into the lead of this race on his hard compounder tyres. Norris leaves the session, but Ike Verley is on the wet compounder tyres here. They do go on to the hards, they do. Even after admitting that the hards aren't the best race tyre to be on. Oh, that is Ike Verley's going for a spin. He's just enjoying himself out there. It goes Phase Diabetes, Niels, who are doing the one stop, it looks like. Gifted Toast, also pitted 7 laps ago for his hards. Red Fire Tiger, who's provisional P1. And then you've got Nick TB. This allows TB to gain right onto his championship rival, actually. What is going on with TB? Oh, no, nothing. It was just off track. Heike Verley's, will he pit for actual dry tyres? And then he might be actually. He's on the hards, but will he come out ahead of the safety car? He will be able to try and catch back up, which is a miracle. We'll have a look at the penalties he has. He has 12 seconds of penalties here, which is, yeah, that's mostly his fault, but, you know. Tyres. Okay, so everyone who started on the mediums, I believe, is on the hards now. There's a few people on the mediums, however. It doesn't look to be in. Well, obviously it's a safety car, so nothing's going to happen. I presume no one's going to hit each other, unless Kian is obviously doing a Kian. We'll look at the biggest gainer, who is actually who's gifted toast, but he will have to. No, he won't have to pit. I'm pretty sure. There's a Alpha Tauri gaining back up, which is Frosty Life. That's perfect for him. If anyone wonders what's going on in the Premier League at the moment, Brighton finished 1-0 against Tottenham earlier. Man United are leading Norwich 2-1 at half-time. Southampton are leading Arsenal 1-0, just started second half. Brentford are leading Watford 1-0 at half-time. The FA Cup semi-final of Liverpool and Man City is Liverpool 2, Man City 0 in the 32nd minute. Konate and Mane with the goals. Yeah, that's all you really care about. Oh, two cars of pit. It's Kian Reynolds, the washed driver, and never mind, there's only one car. IQ value's that far behind Kian at a free pit stop. Oh dear. But he will catch back up to the safety car in mental fashion. He pitted onto the wet tyres. If he goes and gets points now in this race, it'll be absolutely bizarre. But we'll go back to the lead drivers, as the safety car should be in this lap. Washed, 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 washed. Kian is washed. Sasha told me to say that, Kian, by the way, so don't moan at me when you see the stream. But we're going through the very nice looking part of the track. Well, saying that, Singapore, beautiful track and circuit, so. Very boring few laps due to the safety car, but it's going to become very spicy soon. Gifted Toast, 8 positions gained here. Brilliant from him. The top 2 are yet to pit. Yeah, we'll have a look at the tyres. They're 14 lap old hards. Gifted Toast on 9 lap olds. But we will go on board with Phase Diabetes for the start. I was leading the safety car yesterday around lap 20, and due to desync, I lost out on the win. I was spun right here, got damage, but he didn't see me on his screen, so it was no further action. But is this a bad start for Phase Diabetes? It is not, I don't think. Gifted Toast and Neil's Gifted Toast goes very off track. He's still battling with Gifted Toast here. It's a brilliant battle between these two. It's nearly side by side. Is he going for a switchback? It's a horrible camera angle, that. F1 Union's out! Oh no! He's in the wall and he has no wing. Oh no! The owner of EXFL is out on T1's race 100. Oh, it's heartbreak for the F1 Union. He drove so well after a poor qualifying session, but Jack and Frosty Love going at it. This looks like a good battle. Frosty Love goes around in the inside, but this allows Kian Reynolds. Kian Reynolds, will he gain 2 positions? No, he won't. He just backs out knowing better of it. Dragon Infire, he's gone all the way off track, but he's reset to track. He's reset to track. Uh-oh, that's a disqualification. Uh-oh. Oh dear. That's not good. Anyway, further forward, Beanmeister and Checo going at it. Ike Verdes and Senna going at it. They're side by side. Oh, one's locked out, and that allows Senna to get an easy overtake done. Doesn't seem to be any moves elsewhere on track. Fake TB losing time to his championship rival. Gifted Toast gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Is that his race over? And is that Dragon Infire race over as well? It might be, we're not sure yet. But he's going to hold him up in the pit lane, he is. But his whole wing change for Gifted Toast, so it doesn't really matter. But Nick is looking for a move on Niels. Doesn't get one yet, waiting for DRS, I presume. Oh, there's a battle going on at the back. Senna and Ike Verdes both go off track. No room given, no love lost between the two. Ike Verdes locks up but gets that position in the end. Beanmeister on completely fresh mediums. Ike Verdes gets a 5-second penalty for corner cutting and not giving that position back. That was with Senna. And that is unfortunate for him, but he should have gave that position back, knowing he overtook off track and illegally there. QBR Nico right behind Niels here. Niels doing God's work for Fake TB. Look at the difference between the two. Kian gets a 3-second time penalty for being so for corner cutting. Can't say it's really bad because he's in a better tail than me, but Nick and TB very close together. Nick goes very wide. This allows TB and GSRA to get through. Was that trying to be sneaky from Nick? But there's a brilliant dive back down the inside for Nick. And but they're still going at it side by side through these corners. Is Nick going to go for a move? He is. Nick goes for that move going into the corner. Oh, it's very, very close. But Nick gets the move done. But he's going back at it, is Alex. And they've touched. Oh, no. That allows Checo to get into the battle, and Checo's been spun. Checo's been spun. Does he have damage? Does he have damage? I'm not sure. It doesn't look like he does. But this is a mental race. Now TB is now provisional race lead. But he's got his championship rival right behind him. But we know TB is a racer and will go for any move available. We've got about 13 laps of this race left. And FaZe Diabetes and Niels both yet to pit. I presume they're going on to the... I don't know what strategy they're both going for. But look at how close TB is to Niels. Will he go for a move on this main straight? It might occur that he will. And when are these hard runners going to pit actually? Yep, they both don't pit yet, obviously. Fate TV flies around the corner. Look how close he is to Niels. There's a yellow flag out back for Dragon in Fire, I presume. It is him, yeah. Is TB going to go for a move? Is he close enough? Not burning his ERS actually, but he's quite close. But look at this. GSRA going for a move on Nick. Give to Toast gets faster to that, but he's not in the point, so it don't count. But Nick and this is brilliant between these two. Ike Val is having a nightmare of a race. But GSRA, is he going to get that move finally done? They're still side by side going into the Singapore Sling. This is a brilliant battle between the two drivers. One on the mediums, one on the hards, but eventually Nick holds position. But he's lost so much time to the Fate TB. But look, look how close the Fate TB is. There's someone in the wall. I don't know, it's Kean Reynolds maybe, I'm not sure. But the Fate TB going for the move. He locks up going into that corner. Dragon in Fire retired on the main straight. Is it going to be a safety car? It is! It's a safety car. That allows FaZe Diabetes and Niels to get a free pit stop under the safety car. This is a perfect strategy for them, and if they can hold this off. And yet the top two do take TB pits. Redfire stays out on his hards. Is that a bit of a mistake for him? We're not sure. As you can see, all the cars coming out now. That was a bit of lag from Kean Reynolds is second on 4-lap old mediums. Oh my word. Oh my word. Gift Toast gets a drive through. No, but that's a shame. Redfire on hard tyres is going to be a sitting duck for all these drivers. Actually, I shall be back in a minute because I need to go to the toilet. Right, I am back, and the safety car is actually going to be in this lap, which is perfect. Oh, there's been a few cars retire actually just recently. It was Gifted Toast and Dragon in Fire both retire in the pit lane. No, Dragon in Fire was the one who caught safety car. Gifted Toast was the person who retired in the pit lane actually. It's a 23-minute timer. Oh, there's been another goal in the Liverpool City game. It was scored by Sadio Mane. He's the best football player in the world. But yeah. The safety car is now in this lap. We have confirmation as we are watching Cian Reynolds on for a podium. I did say that he'd get a podium in this race, as well as Nick, who's down in 10th. Oh, what happened there? And TB's 9th. Is that what happened? Oh my, what's going on here? Oh dear. Oh dear. What is going on there? Checo, last out of all the runners here, but it's all down to the final 10 laps of this race. Wednesday, but he's got quite a considerable gap to Cian, and he's gone. Red Fire's gone already. Oh, there's someone going on the back. GSRA, no. Oh, he's driving so well, and he spun it under the safety car. Restart. Beanmeister and Gifted Toast. It doesn't change. Not Gifted Toast. Red Fire Tiger now, he leads the way ahead of Cian, who has a 6-second penalty. That hinders his podium chances a tiny little bit for Cian. Fate TB looking for a move. Nick and the two championship rivals going at it. This battle's going on all over the track. TB has been forced into the wall. No. Is he going to get that move done on Face Diabetes? Yes, he is. But so is Nick. That allows Nick right. What a brilliant move from Nick to get right past Ferrari of Fate Diabetes. There's a yellow flag. EXFL centers out. Is that going to be another safety car? No, it's not. It's not. It's definitely not. Okay. Niels and Ike Valley's going at it, I think. That move was very easy for Niels. But as it stands, Cian Reynolds could be on for a podium here. This is bizarre. But here we go. Are they going to go side by side through the tunnel? They are! Ike Valley's gets overtaken. What a move! But they've hit. That allows Nick to go right through as well. Yet again, TB just allowing Nick to fly through every time he makes an overtake. But as it stands, the interval... So Cian has 6 seconds, so he's going to lose a position to... Oh no, TB's gone for a side and he's spun! TB has spun! Oh no, that's crucial for the championship here. Oh my word, I was trying to talk about penalties, but then TP has spun. Dragon in Fire has now left the session after his DNF on the main straight. But this is absolutely bizarre. Nothing going on at the moment. Nick back into 5th already. Still yet to get any penalties. Let's have a look at all the warnings. Redfire has 2 warnings. Kian has... let's not talk about Kian. Frosty Life has 3 warnings. One was a collision. Niels has... oh, he has a penalty. Nick has apps. He's driving incredible, Nick is. He's got 0 warnings. But someone's gone quite wide there. GSRA picks up his penalty. FateTB picks up a 3-set. His race goes from bad to worse for him. He's in a big train of cars here. Jack could be on for his first points this season. But here we go. Jack and B-Master overtakes him. Frosty Life and Niels are going at it. Niels, is he going to get that move done? He does. It's a brilliant move from Niels. And Nick is right on the back of the AlphaTauri now. FateTB gets past Ike Ver. This is incredible from him. Was it off track though? He had to give it back. He had to give the position back. And that's allowed Checo to get into this fight. Kian still P2, but his penalties are really, really hindering his race at the moment. There's a yellow flag. It's a Red Bull of Checo. I didn't see what happened, but he is off track. And now FateTB and Ike Vellies are going at it again. TB burning his ERS to get that move done. They've touched tyres. Oh. TB better exit inside line. Outside now. Will he get that move done? He locks up, but gee, that was close. Nick just right behind the AlphaTauri of Frosty Life, a former Tier 2 driver, was Frosty Life, moved up last season in Mexico. Final race in Tier 2, he did win. Yep, brilliant drive from him that was. But Frosty Life still holds that position. Frosty Life picks up a penalty. Nick is, apart from Redfire Tiger, Nick is on for a net P2, I presume. Oh, Niels and Kian Reynolds. Niels and Kian, they're going at it. Niels is going to get that move done. And Niels is up into P2. It looks like it's a very easy lead for Redfire Tiger at the moment with 3.1 seconds. The deficit between them two. Oh, getting report. There we go. Checo quite far down the order, but he'll need a safety car. But Kian and Nick gets past Kian, but the switchback. Is he going to get that move done? No. Nick with the better traction gets the move done, and he's up into a podium place. But look at the gap coming down between Niels and Redfire. It's 2.5 after 2.4 now. Let's have a look at positions gained yet again. What's this one? Kian Reynolds is up 15 places. But his penalties are really hindering his chances of getting anywhere near the top 5 at the moment. Unfortunately for him. Nothing to really talk about at the moment. Is B-Master going to go for a move on Froster? But no, TB is going for a move on Jack and gets that move done. Purple sector 1 for the FateTB here. There's a yellow flag. EXFL Checo is in the wall near the castle. No, not castle. The tunnel section. Luckily, there's no drive near him. But look at Nick and Niels flying at Redfire Tiger here. But as it stands, it goes Redfire Tiger, Nick, and then Niels rounds out that podium because Kian Reynolds drops off quite a lot and is holding up Frosty Life. Yet again, it's a Kean Reynolds DRS train. Oh, Nick's got Niels. Nick managed to dive it down past Niels, and now he's on the hunt. 5 laps left of this race, and that is definitely Kean Reynolds' chances of P5 or higher out of the window. But now Nick's chasing down Red Fire Tiger. 1.8 deficit. This will really, really help Nick's chances of the title, considering the Fate TB's all the way down in P7. He's got 4 laps and a dream here, has Nick. He's got little to no ERS, but and he's got Redfire has a bit more to work with. Niels not much to work with, but he's got DRS on Nick, who's really burning his ERS here. He knows he's going to catch because of the tyre advantage and like the freshness of his tyres, but he's still giving it absolute limit. Was that a track limit warning though for Nick? You can tell he's pushing that car. It wasn't. That's bizarre. Niels only on 3 seconds. Red Fire Tiger needs to ensure he doesn't get another warning. But this is a bizarre race at the moment, as he's nearly within DRS of Red Fire. Fate TB and Frosty Life going at it. Has he got that move done? He has. And now he's going to hunt down Kean Reynolds, who's in P4. Fate TB could really get some decent points after being spun by, I don't know what it was. Here we go. Beanmeister, Frosty Life, they're going at it. It's a brilliant switch back from Frosty Life here. Will he get that move done? No, Beanmeister seems to be ahead. He gives him room, but he's gone for it. And that is a brilliant move from Frosty Life there. Oh, Mano with a brilliant move. And would you look who's in DRS after 1 lap of the Singapore circuit. 3 laps to go here. The chances of there being a safety car is gone, I believe. So it's all down to this. Will he go for a move here, or will he wait to the final few laps of the final lap of the race to get that move done? No ERS being used, as he knows he hasn't got enough to work with compared to the start of the race when he did. But look at Beanmeister and Frosty Life. Very, very close on track. Will Beanmeister be going for the move? No ERS to work with, but he's still got enough DRS and slipstream to get past Frosty Life. It looked like he let him pass. It's a beautiful helmet for Beanmeister. We've had 6 DNF in this race so far, but it's all down to the wire at race 100. No ERS yet again. Checo and Phase Diabetes. Phase Diabetes in the pit for a new wing. The guy who's had an incredible... He's going for fastest lap, it seems. He had a brilliant race up until he spun and got that damage, and now he's nearly being laps, unfortunately. I presume, as F1 Union, also known as Jaden, has retired, he'll be giving his teammate all the orders he needs to ensure that he gets through this race and wins, and it gives him a better chance of winning this title here in Tier 1. Season 4 or 5, I believe. I can't remember which one it is. But Red Fire Tiger is doing God's work at the moment, holding Nick up. This is very, very close between the two drivers. Fate TV in a world of his own in 4th. Oh, Nick's going for that move! Nick's going for the move! He's been forced off by Red Fire Tiger. Neil's just watching his battle. They've touched again! And Red Fire Tiger stays ahead. IQ Buddies gets fastest lap here. We're going to have a look at penalties. So it's, as it stands, it goes Red Fire Tiger, Nick, Niels, Fate TB. So the top 4 stay in their order, but Kean Reynolds dropped so far down the order. But this is all to play for here. as Nick's going to go seize up and move again. But brilliant defending this time from Red Fire Tiger. This is an immense battle for the final few laps. Some battle this is. Obviously the tyre advantage still in Nick's favour, but it's bizarre how Red Fire Tiger on 15 lap old Haas is still in P1. He needs to ensure that he can't get that other warning here, but is Nick going to go for a move? No. 2 laps to go around this Singapore street circuit. As it stands, Nick will gain on in the championship and also in the constructors, but it's all down to these final 2 laps. Will Nick go for a move here? Has he got the ERS to work with? No, he doesn't have much to work with. He's burning it all the way down to the wire here. He's going down the inside. It's a brilliant move from Nick. Nick goes into lead, pushes Red Fire Tiger off track. And now Red Fire Tiger's going back at him. He's going back at him. And look at Niels flying. It's the Red Bull driver. But has that cemented the win for QBR Nick? Singapore Sling now, and then onto the next DRS straight. But he, with his tyre advantage, I don't think look, he's also had a snap there. Here's Niels. Is Niels going to go for a move? He is, but they've touched. Oh, does Red Fire have damage? It doesn't look like he does. But look, he's right into this battle now. The Fate TB. Phase Diabetes does get that fastest lap after pitting, but this is absolutely incredible between the Tier 1 drivers. As we go onto the final lap with QBR Nick, but look at this battle for P2, P3 and P4. Niels gets past Red Fire Tiger here. Oh, can he pull that gap though? I doubt he can. But is the Fate TB going to go for a move on the Red Fire Tiger? It's pretty pointless. He has no penalties. But Nick is absolutely flying now. And it looks like he's set in stone going to win this race unless he makes a mistake, which I don't think he will. He's one of the most talented drivers in EXFL history. And he's so young that he has got a bright EXFL future ahead of him. The DRS train behind him though. As he's going, you can see him going. He's not burning his DRS. He knows what he needs to do. He's pretty much won this race. As he comes through the final, he comes through sector 3 now. We'll go on board with him. Nick comes home to win the Tier 1 Race 100 Singapore Grand Prix. He goes to the Alfa Romeo engineers, but this he gains on Fate TB in the championship. Red Fire Tiger comes home P2, Niels P3. What the hell? Well, he finished the race. Kian Reynolds comes home P6. Jack retired. No, Jack. Oh my God, what is going on? Oh my Lord. Ike Valles comes home P6. We will get a QBR 20 Nick in. Mega congratulations, Nick. He pounced at the right time, and it was a brilliant drive from him. I'll see if anyone joins the party. If not, this will be end of the stream.
it looks like no one is going to join the party, but we'll just wait for Phase Diabetes to come across the... Oh, Nick is here actually.
Make sure to include your audio if you can. Niels also joins the party. Tell me if it doesn't come up or not. Anyway, yeah, big congratulations to both of you. Obviously, you're both on the podium. The stream will obviously sound like I'm speaking to myself, but the Phase Diabetes is now doing donuts. What is he doing? But yeah, he's doing donuts for some reason. Oh, he scores a safety car. Oh my god, he scores a safety car. What the hell? Congratulations to both of yous anyway. This has been obviously Tier 1 Race 100 here at Singapore. Congratulations to all the podium sitters. Kieran Reynolds gets driver of the day. This has been Josh Hewitt, and thanks for watching.